Okay.
Does that make sense?
Not at all.
This, I know.
Destry, hop on out.
I'm not. Why do I need to get out of my car? Have I done something wrong? Wait, whoa! Before you drag me out of the car, what have I done?
Hop out of the car.
Have I done something wrong?
You're failing to identify yourself.
That's not a law. That's not a misdemeanor. It's not a law. Hey, don't get in my car. What are you guys doing? What's this? They're jerking me out of the car, Michelle.
Get out.
They're getting me out of the car. All right, I'm getting out. All right, I'm getting out.
Stop pulling away from me.
You guys are joking me around.
Hey, go ahead.
Get your supervisor on the scene.
I don't need a supervisor. You can see him down at the gym.
So listen, if you guys want to come in here and act like you're going to educate us, I'm going to educate you real quick. Shut up.
I have 2 grams of cocaine in my butthole.
Okay, outstanding.
Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using...
I'm in a public place. I can film whatever I can see. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime.
I would like to welcome you all to the John Ligato Show. I'm John Ligato.
It's a blue Ford truck displaying some kind of sovereign citizen looking tag. Can you start us a second, please? I think it says Post-Union Treaty. Geneva Convention Neutral Zone Transport Vehicle.
Yeah, you know, I've heard that argument so many times, and it's never held up in any court, anywhere.
And if I attach one of these to my car, it refers to me, the living Lou, as a person who is traveling in private property, not driving, which means the police can't stop me or find me for any reason.
The difference between driving and traveling is unknown.
Okay, do you have your driver's license registration with you?
Here you go. I got the paperwork right here. Where's the paperwork at, Michelle?
Ma'am, so this is what's going on. The tag on his vehicle does not appear like it's proper back to any state. So it appears the vehicle is unregistered. Then on top of that, I come up here, I'm asking for his identification documents, and he's handing me a stack of the papers instead of a driver's license. So I'm concerned he might be driving without a driver's license, and his vehicle might be unregistered.
On his phone right now because he signed a heart treaty, and you are in violation of it right now.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name, boss? Sir, what's your name?
Everything, right here.
Can I see your name, please?
Right here.
Where?
Right there.
Please point to it.
Right there.
Where's your name, sir? I'm not
Right
seeing
there.
it. Are you the postmaster? That's what
Yep,
it says. Postmaster?
I am the postmaster.
Just in case you didn't hear it, his name is the postmaster, not Mr. Postmaster, the postmaster.
For the record, I am the flesh and breathing man.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're breathing. So
for the record, I wanted to make it known that I'm here on special appearance under threat, duress, and coercion. I need to know the jurisdiction this court is operating under.
So have a seat. Do you understand? Yes or no?
I do not understand.
All right. Do you understand what it means to take a seat?
I do understand.
All right. So take a seat.
If I don't come here, warrants will be placed, which I will be kidnapped and held hostage, and I do not want that.
Mr. Casanova, in the human flesh, I'm going to stop you right there. And I want you to hear me clearly.
And are we on the record?
No, we're not on the record. What, you want to put something on the record?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Sure. All right. Court is calling 2024 CR 2974, State of Texas Vector versus Hector Casanova. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? And are you Hector Casanova?
No, for the record, I am the flesh and breathing man. I'm here on a special appearance to clarify any misunderstanding. I am not the legal fiction known as Hector J. Casanova that is on the information there. I just have a few questions to clarify some things.
All right. So if you would like to clarify some things, then the person I need to speak to is the flesh and blood man known as Hector Casanova.
Yes, I'm the flesh and blood man, Hector Casanova Jr.
All right. So you are Hector Casanova, correct?
I am Hector Casanova Jr., the flesh and breathing man.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're breathing.
Sovereigns believe in two different things, that each of us are two distinct individuals. We are our free man, which is our flesh and blood, our human aspect, and we're our straw man. And that straw man is that corporate slave, if you will, to the United States corporate government.
Ah, the government. It loves you and wants to keep you safe and well. It even wants to make paying taxes, fines, and court costs easier for you. How? Well, you'll need to meet your straw man.
Sovereign citizens believe there is the living person, aka flesh and blood human being, aka you that came out of your mom, and the legal person, which is just an administrative concept only created when a government issues someone with documentation of the state, like, say, a birth certificate.
Sovereign citizens believe that they can reject their legal personality and therefore laws don't apply to them, and their natural living personality is unfettered by any of the restrictions that typically apply to all of us.
Okay, and that's why they say this sort of thing.
And I'm not property of the state, so you can't.
People are always asking me, do sovereign citizens ever win a case in court?
But sovereign citizen websites have a whole page of testimonials where people from all states have successfully fought using their information and won. See, it's on their website.
All of those testimonials are either false or the reported decisions simply don't exist.
So if they never win a case, why are their numbers growing? Well, it's because of websites like this as a propaganda website to rile you up and want to join sovereign citizens.
Welcome to the Sovereign Knowledge course. This course is an intermediate to advanced study. Never has there been a more crucial time for the rectification of usurping world governance. I encourage and support your journey towards the embodiment of your divine, unalienable rights. When enough of us stand in our divinity, the ignorance which plagues the planet will dissolve into the knowingness of God within man.
That's the fluff there. Soft music, a beautiful girl is the hook. And what she's selling are $500 courses dealing with how to be a sovcit, selling fake IDs, license plates, and registration. And they're killing it. But make no mistake, sovereign citizens can be dangerous.
The rhetoric of a sovereign is very important from an officer safety standpoint. You'll hear a lot that I'm a free man of the land.
I am
Then
protected
shush,
by the land.
shush.
Do not tell me to shut up. I am the living natural man, and my voice will be heard.
They will ask you, what is the reason for stopping me?
I'm gonna ask you again, what am I being pulled over for? What am I being stopped for? Am I being detained?
You have, I am traveling, I am not driving.
So what are these beliefs? Well, let's start with the belief that you don't need a license to drive an automobile on public highways or streets. So sovereign citizens argue that they don't need a license to drive on public roads because they have a fundamental right to interstate travel.
What's that charge for? Your car park, please. Put your car in park for me. Put your car in park. Okay.
This is, but
Okay. All right, no problem.
Did you know that you don't need a driver's license, registration, or insurance if you are not transporting commercial goods or passengers for pay?
I didn't know that, but it sounds like an argument that's made by
In the U.S. judicial system, it's said that no one's above the law, but some people think they don't have to follow the rules.
But the argument that you will get most is that you have, as a law enforcement officer, you have no jurisdiction over them. And they will constantly repeat that. Their objective is to confuse you. You don't know their level of commitment. If they are providing this information in order to confuse you or in order to distract you to the point where they can take advantage of you and assault you or kill you. You have, I am traveling, I am not driving, I do not have to provide a driver's license because I am a sovereign.
All right, stay seated and Scott. Do you have a license on you?
I do not submit to
not?
unlawful inquiry, sir.
Okay, so you don't have a driver's license?
I have a right to travel unencumbered freely.
You do not have jurisdiction over me. Are you a peace officer or a police officer? There's a difference in the sovereign rhetoric.
I also need to know if you're a constitutional common law peace officer, or are you a police officer?
You were born free, now you can live free.
You always have the option to reject their governments and therefore escape tyranny.
Because it's your life, and the power is really in the people.
Sovereign citizens are much, much more dangerous than frauditors who will hut and run if someone screams boo. Sovereign citizens won't. And that's my take on it. What's yours? John Ligato Show is being brought to you from right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Hit all those buttons. I'd appreciate it. Semper Fidelis.